One of the most important lessons I learned in prison was that I was 100% responsible for everything that happened in my life. I remember taking this class where we were each getting up and talking about the reasons that we were in prison. And we're like skimming the surface, because I feel so rotten and terrible about myself. The last thing I want to do is get up and be completely open about those things that I've done, those secrets that I've kept. And I remember a girl getting up in the front of the room and just laying it all out. Like she had this list and she was so brutally honest, and you could feel the power in the room when she shared her story. And afterward, I walked up to her and I said, "What made you decide to do that, to be so brave?" And she said, "Because I've tried everything else, and I'm either going to be honest and find freedom, or I'm going to die, but I can't keep living the way I live." After that, I made a list. It was a spreadsheet. It took me like probably 6 months. It was 18 pages, and I rewrote my life, and I took ownership for each mistake that I had made. Instead of excuses, I just took ownership. And then I took some girls down to the rec yard and I shared it. I said, "I'm going to share this all." I remember there was this one girl in the group that I was sharing it with, and she goes, "I know how you feel because I used to give people free things at McDonald's when I worked there." And I'm thinking, I'm sharing my real estate fraud, like all these mistakes I made. How sweet. But the truth is, it was freedom. It was freedom to just say it out loud and not have to carry it anymore. And I buried it in the rec yard. I said, "I'm going home free." And after that, my soul truly did open up. I started imagining a new future for myself. I started getting excited. I didn't know. I went to prison when I was 43 years old. It was scary. What was my future going to be like? I just did the next right thing in the moment that I was in. I showed up. I kept my word in prison. And then I continued to do that when I came home. And what I know is that when you have an amazing ending, you get to write the story.